Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. 2016 WWE Payback review, just getting off the WWE Network. Overall, good show. Had its moments, some laggy moments, some scary moments, and some amazing moments. Wasn't quite a phenomenal night like I'd hoped, but hey. Started off the pre-show with a Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. They threw it to the pre-show. Having Dolph get the victory over Baron Corbin. Don't know where they're going with this, what the point was. Quick little roll-up. Okay, finally, Dolph's getting the victory, which is not bad. I give it 2 3/4 star. Obviously, figured the pre-show match would be U.S. title. We had champion Kalisto versus Ryback. Wow. Ryback comes out with his little belt thing he wears that said the pre-show stopper. I mean, just the Chicago crowd was hot in general, wrestling crowd. Chanting Goldberg a lot. Why Ryback, you know? Actually, it was a decent match. It was 8 minutes long, which was kind of short, but the little bit we had was good. Kalisto retaining his U.S. title. A couple sick spots from Kalisto, typical Kalisto type match. First match on the card, we had Enzo and Kaz, Big Kaz and Enzo Amore versus the Vaudevillains. Vaudevillains are not getting over in WWE terms. You know, what they used to get over in NXT, that's not translating. Enzo and Kaz obviously translating really good. Had a very scary moment about 5 minutes in this match. Enzo Amore with Simon Gotch. Gotch kind of basically went to throw him into the ropes. And when Enzo went into the ropes, he was going to try to do a baseball slide, just kind of came back, cut his chin on the rope, hit his head on the mat, and he was knocked himself out. He falls out. His arm got caught up on the ropes. You didn't know how bad he was hurt. His neck, he wasn't moving. Obviously, doctor, ringside came and checked on him. They brought the stretcher out into the match, got him out of there. The last update was he was moving his legs and arms. He had a concussion. He was coherent talking, so those are all good signs. But very scary moment there for Enzo Amore. Hopefully he's going to be all right. Just one of the scary moments of watching wrestling. Real life instance happening. These kayfabe injuries and whatnot, but real life in the ring. Live pay-per-view. It's like, oh my god, So they ended the match. So where we go from here with the number one contender for the tag titles, who knows? New Day at ringside, eating pizza, eating popcorn. It was kind of comical, but very scary moment there. That leads into Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, 14 years in the making on WWE pay-per-view. The whole video package from Raw they replayed, just where these two guys have been. Where they're going, where they are now. Seeing this match finally in WWE was amazing. It was a great match. Both of them hitting their spots, hitting everything they do. What more can you say? Zayn took everything Kevin Owens threw at him, plus some. Owens took everything Zayn threw at him, plus some. I give it a 4 stars, 15-minute match. Kevin Owens getting the victory. Once he got the victory, kind of like, okay, now what? It really didn't make a lot of sense. Does this go on into Extreme Rules? Was this it? Where do these guys go? Of course, then Owens wants to cut a promo, tells Byron Saxton to get in the ring and interview him, tells Byron Saxton what to say to him. And then Owens says, I'm going for my Intercontinental title back, blah, blah, blah. Byron Saxton, well, that match happens to be next. So Kevin Owens is like, okay, I will be out here for it. So Owens is on commentary for the match. The Intercontinental title on the line, champion The Miz versus Cesaro. Having Owens on commentary, just bashing Michael Cole is great. And then the match was good. 12-minute match. I give it 3 stars. I thought it was good. The end of it was kind of funky. It's like they're setting up something bigger than they need to set up. You had Zayn come out and attack Kevin Owens at ringside. The two of them are brawling. They get up on the ringside on the apron. Well, the referee goes over. Well, and this time Cesaro had Miz in a submission hold. Miz is tapping out, but the referee is trying to get Owens and Zayn out of the ring. Miz quick roll up on Cesaro, holding tight, gets to 1, 2, 3 to retain the IC title. Cesaro attacks Miz. Owens comes in and attacks them both. Zayn attacks Owens. Owens ends up powerbombing Cesaro and Zayn. Maurice grabbing Miz out of the ring before he could get powerbombed. And then you have Owens standing in the ring holding up the Intercontinental title. So are they going to make this a four-way at Extreme Rules? Or is it going to be Zayn and Owens in a match and then Miz and Cesaro in a rematch? So a lot happened at the end. A lot of shenanigans going on there. Where it leads, we don't know yet. Obviously, we'll find out on Raw this week, next week. 3 weeks away is Extreme Rules. Next, we had Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho, which obviously everything they've done leading up to this with the Ambrose Asylum and the Jericho highlight reel. And what Jericho can do in the ring, the story he can tell when he wrestles, these indie guys, it's amazing. We had an 18-minute match, 3.25 star, I thought. Ambrose getting the victory over Chris Jericho, which obviously this is probably going to lead to something else between these two. But just overall good match. Overall, the card was good. Had some, some shenanigans there at the end of the Intercontinental title match. You had, once Owens gets the pin on Zayn, it's kind of like, now what? Then we find out. Then what? Okay, this is what's next. And then next we had the women's title line. We have champion Charlotte with Nature Boy Ric Flair in the corner, her papa, versus Natalya with Bret Hart in her corner. A reluctant Bret Hart from what we've read online all week. You knew Bret was going to get involved somehow with Rick. You knew something with Bret's past was going to come out, and it did. If you didn't see it, we had what I had said before Michael Cole said it, and Michael Cole actually said it. We had the Chicago Screwjob. Yeah, we're still redoing the Montreal Screwjob. Yes, we had Charlotte put Natalya in the sharpshooter and Little Nate, Charles Robinson, ringing the bell without Natalya tapping. The Chicago Screwjob. Which just, to me, killed the end of the match. It just killed the match. I give it 2 3/4 because of that. It would have been over a 3-star match, I thought. It was pretty good. Then at the very end, you had Natalya putting the sharpshooter on Charlotte. You had Bret Hart somehow putting the sharpshooter on Rick, and it looked bad. Bret looks old. I know he, had fought cancer and won, but he does look pretty old. Now you kind of had all this time going on. What's next? Oh, yes. Vince McMahon needs to announce who's going to run Raw. Is it Stephanie? Is it Shane? Stephanie and Shane both come out. Stephanie comes out, cuts a promo why she should be running Raw. Shane O'Mac comes out, does the same kind of deal. Crowd was hot for Shane, booing the hell out of his stuff. So Vince announces on Raw, starting tomorrow night, both of them will be running Raw. Shane and Stephanie. So they got to work together or one-up each other. Okay. And they kept advertising throughout the whole pay-per-view from the beginning on the new era of WWE. The new era of WWE. This is the first pay-per-view in the new era. And Vince talks about Raw, how Raw has changed over the years, different eras and attitudes. His favorite era was the Attitude Era. Okay, so you're gonna do the new era of the AJs of the world, the Owens, Zayn, and all that, Roman Reigns. So leads us to the main event, World Heavyweight Title on the line, AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. Yeah, pretty decent match to start out with. 12 minutes in, 13 minutes in, at 9:41, you had Reigns and AJ fighting on the outside. You had AJ doing a flying forearm off the top rope onto Reigns through the announce table. I thought it was a pretty sick move. Well, it leads to a countout. Roman Reigns gets counted out, AJ gets in the ring. So we have the announcer announcing winner by countout, the phenomenal AJ Styles, but still WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. Okay, this is awkwardly weird. Now what? Out comes Shane O'Mac. In the new era of WWE, we're not going to end Payback like this. This is now restart the match. This is now a count out match. Cannot be counted out. Okay, so 4 minutes into this, Roman Reigns low blows AJ Styles by accident. The winner by disqualification, the phenomenal AJ Styles, but still World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. Out comes Stephanie McMahon. Restart the match. It's a no DQ match now. Okay, we get another 9-minute match. Anderson Gallows come out and get involved, attack Roman Reigns. Had the Usos come out and attack Anderson Gallows. But really, this next 9 minutes was probably the greatest 9 minutes in WWE in a long, long time match. Quality-wise, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, hitting everything. Hitting every move they can. People, AJ getting, hitting his high-profile moves, and Roman Reigns, kicking out, and, Roman Reigns kicking out, AJ kicking out, Roman Reigns hitting moves. The sickest move was a springboard into a Superman punch. He thought AJ was dead, and he kicked out of it. So it's like, can AJ Styles win the world title here? Can AJ Styles win the world title here? Nope. Yeah, spear, Superman punch, spear, 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns still WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Really, more questions than answers on where we go here. Then after the match, they go backstage to Vince, Stephanie, Shane, watching it, talking about how good the match was. Vince asking, does AJ deserve a rematch? Oh, Stephanie and Shane both like, yes, he needs a rematch. He gets a rematch. Extreme Rules, an Extreme Rule match for the WWE World Heavyweight title, the phenomenal AJ Styles, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. We announced it on the end of Payback. Why not announce it on Raw? But so we had a lot of good moments here, a lot of moments, and a scary moment with Enzo Amore getting hurt. Hopefully he'll be good. But that will wrap up the 2016 WWE Payback review. As always, thanks for watching our Robert Sports Show, and have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, the YouTube leader in sports content.